What a way to end things! This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest final episodes in anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the last episodes of an anime that stuck the landing. Some may not have tied up all loose threads, and others might be ways off from cheery, but they nonetheless made a colossal impact on fans and are still hailed and discussed to this day. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know what your favourite final episode is. Number 10, New World, Death Note.
そうだ。僕がキラだ。
Light's plans have finally come to fruition. He's erased all the other pieces on the board and is but one move away from eliminating those who could ever hope to stop his plans to rule as god of the new world. And then, it all goes pear-shaped.
死なない。1分は経った。死なない。
Outwitted by Nia, Light is exposed as Kira. His ploys are left in ruin, and in the sweetest of ironies, is killed off courtesy of Ryuk, writing his name in his own death note. While many would have liked to have seen Light win at the end, it's still cathartic to see the man who viewed himself as a deity come crashing down in such a spectacular fashion. Number 9, My Very Best Friend, Madoka Magica. In typical Urobucha fashion, this particular project comes to a close laced in despair and darkness, with just the slightest tinge of hope. Despite her best efforts, Homura is once again on the precipice of failing in her mission to defeat the ultimate witch and prevent Madoka from turning into a magical girl.
全ての魔女を生まれる前に消し去りたい。全ての宇宙、過去と未来の全ての魔女をこの手で。
And yet, thanks to a wish that acts as a loophole in Kyubei's contract, Madoka is able to save all the magical girls of the past, present, and future by rewriting the entire universe to accommodate for her newfound godhood.
もう絶望する必要なんてない。
Sadly, this resulted in Homura being the only one in the world that remembers her. Honestly, this was the happiest Urobucha ending to date.
悲しみと憎しみばかりを繰り返す救いようのない世界だけれど、だとしてもここはかつてあの子が守ろうとした場所なんだ。それを覚えている。決して
Number 8, Escape, Mobile Suit Gundam. While this mecha juggernaut would inevitably go on to spawn countless other series, this ending so brilliantly caters to Tomino's vision and philosophy on war that we'd be content if this was the last Gundam episode, period.
Gundam.
Haunted by the death of Lala, Amuro and Char's battle comes to a climactic close, complete with both mobile suits blowing the crap out of each other before both pilots move on to a full-on sword fight.
Do you have any idea why I lured you here?
Because you figured that a new type is physically just the same as an ordinary person.
Right. When it comes to physical skills, even new types have to be trained to develop them.
Throw in a Boaku exploding, and Char no-scoping Cassilia's head off with a laser rifle, and you've got a damn good conclusion, one that other Gundam shows haven't quite been able to reach yet. Number 7, Time of Eternity, Berserk. It's painful to watch, it's horrifically upsetting, it ends on a cliffhanger. Normally all these combined would make for a loathsome finale, and yet the eclipse served as the tipping point that took Berserk to the pinnacle of the dark fantasy genre. After the God Hand are summoned, they offer Griffith the chance to join their ranks. in exchange for the lives of the Band of the Hawk. He accepts, and it turns into a massacre, topped off with Guts forced to watch as his beloved Casca is violated by his once closest friend. It's unrelentingly brutal, with its only real flaw being that fans had to go and read the manga to see what happened next. Number 6. Past and Future, Hunter x Hunter.
いける。木のささやきに逆らわず進めば。
It doesn't have the explosive action nor the tragic loss we had seen in the Chimera Ant arc, but this conclusion hit all the right notes, since we got the long-awaited meeting between Gon and Jing.
待ちくたびれたぞ。
Atop the world tree, father and son finally get to have a heart-to-heart, slowly coming to an understanding while also recounting their previous adventures, as well as what it means to be a hunter. While we're all waiting on that highly anticipated continuation, at least this remake sent us off in a fulfilling manner. Though seriously guys, where is part 2? Number 5. A Miraculous Conclusion, Farewell Goku, Until We Meet Again, Dragon Ball Super. And so, the Tournament of Power comes to an end, but not before giving us one of the most hype experiences in Dragon Ball history.
今ここで3人が協力して立ち向かわねえと第七宇宙が消えちまうんだと
With Ultra Instinct failing him, Goku is left to team up with longtime nemesis Frieza to ensure Universe 7's survival by beating the crap out of the devastatingly strong Jiren the Grey. The battle is frantic and thrilling, with the animation, music, and legacy of each character delivering on all fronts to create a finale that reminded us of the good old days of Z. Admit it, you lost it the moment you saw Goku charging in at the last second with his wavering Super Saiyan form. Number 4. Re, Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion R2. Starting off as an idealistic revolutionary who rallied the oppressed masses under the banner of his alter ego, it wasn't long for the losses, betrayal, and scheming to slowly push Lelouch towards the dark side, muddying the waters until he was only a stone's throw away from becoming like the very people he despised. At least until his glorious redemption. After uniting the world against his persona of a ruthless emperor, Lelouch arranges to have Suzaku, posing as Zero, cut him down in front of everyone, and as a result free them of their greatest tyrant.
朱雀、約束通り、お前が俺を殺せ。
It's the ultimate sacrifice, one that forever painted the Geass user as the definitive anti-hero.
お兄様
Number 3. Journey's End, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. How do you close out a 64-episode epic in the most seamless way imaginable? Well, if you're the Elric brothers, you give us a final confrontation with the ultimate evil, provide every major character with a meaningful send-off, and have the titular short stack achieve his goal while still adhering to the series' inherent themes of equivalent exchange, aka the ultimate feel-good ending.
俺は二度死んだ。この世にはいない人間だ。名はなくていい。好きに呼べ。
そうか。
Al gets back his body, Scar is free from his chains of hatred, Ed and Winry confess their feelings, and Mustang doesn't have to worry about that whole blind thing. Pitch perfect. Number 2, the lights in the sky are stars. Gurren Lagann. This is bonkers.
来たぞミヤ約束通りにな
Just when you thought there was no way for this crazy sci-fi to push the boundaries of ludicrous action any further, along comes the final standoff with the anti-Spiral. After reuniting with Nia and freeing themselves from the malevolent entity's dreamscape, Team Daiguren merge their spiral power together, and as a result create a mecha that is the size of entire galaxies, leading to a cosmic showdown that puts all of the giant robot confrontations to shame. They literally use the universe as a boxing ring.
俺のドリルは天を作るドリルだ
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Real Folk Blues Part 2. Cowboy Bebop. Only the space cowboy could deliver on an ending that was just as slick as him.
Look at my eyes, Faye. One of them is a fake because I lost it in an accident. Since then, I've been seeing the past in one eye and the present in the other.
With the death of Julia and the Bebop crew all but dispatched, Spike takes on the might of the Red Dragon Syndicate single-handedly, shooting his way through until all that is left is his mortal enemy Vicious. While he manages to walk away the winner, the toll of such a battle proves too much for even Spike to handle, seemingly dying then and there. But not before he goes out on the single coolest line ever muttered by an anime character. Ever.
Bang.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.